Finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ken Early gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Murray over to his left. And the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony Gwynn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Right here, find the ball.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ken Early earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Lieberthal, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tony Gwynn. He went deep in the contest last night. Sent on again. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Welsh is there. 1 away. Ready now, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 3-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Kind of a weird decision to run there, in my opinion. On a 3-ball count, you'd have to think the hitter's going to get something good to hit or draw a walk, which he did. But now they lose the runner they already had in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in, Chance Cisco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bay Sox lead this thing 5-0. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Hopped up. Brown is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Harrisburg Senators used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Austin Voth claims the win out of the pen, his first. Richie Noseworthy wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fernando Herrera will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Gwynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Welch is right there, and it's a very quick out. Ready for another shot now, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Quo racing back at the track. The wall. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Gwynn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Gwynn aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Heading out towards shallow right.
Quo makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
On to first, and they get them.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fernando Herrera earns his first win of the season. Louis Pippinger was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Owen Pena, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Torres at second. Gwynn on at first with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Quo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So striding in, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up.
Gwynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Brown over to his right. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Welsh is there. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Senators lead it 4-2. Striding in once again, Christopher Brown. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn waits on it, and that ends the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Harrisburg is out in front, 10-2. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Brown has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Raymond Quo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Gwynn. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Andreas Peralta. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Andreas Peralta.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Senators scored a lucky 13 in this one. Rafael Mendoza earns his first win of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball. It's the show. and it comes your way next. Jackson Marshall will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, McMahon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Vero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners.
Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Hensley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the right side, in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
First baseman, number 23.
Now batting, Sam Torres. Fernandez on second. Gwynn at first with no outs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, McMahon. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Chance Cisco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Ledbetter. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Gwynn. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ludwig has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control. Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jackson Marshall earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Cleveland Norwood is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jorge Ramirez earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ken Early, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So stepping in, Jacoby Jones, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gwynn waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Dave Ludwig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Gwynn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in, Andres Rosado, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
At the plate, Albert Jaquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gwynn, the runner at third. Cisco over at second. Rosado at first, 2 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit.
Now at the plate, Robert McMahon.
Robert McMahon.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Gwynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. McMahon arranged to his left as he tracks this. Striding into the box, Vinny Moran earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tony Gwynn.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jones. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full, and Bowie is out in front, 8-2.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-2 tonight's final. The Bowie Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ken Early takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Fernando Arnaz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. David Hess takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.